Hello, young man. Today I want to talk to you about a very important topic. Something that has been crucial in my life as a crime fighter, and that is the value of conflict management. You see, when you're dealing with villains like the Joker, Penguin, or Riddler, you need to have the ability to stay calm and think clearly, even in the most critical situations. This is not an easy task, but it's something that can be learned and mastered with practice and experience. As someone who has been in this line of work for many years, I've had my fair share of close calls and intense situations. But I've also learned that it's not just about physical strength or gadgetry. It's about mental toughness and the ability to manage conflicts effectively. When you're facing a foe who is determined to outsmart you, you need to be able to think on your feet and come up with creative solutions to the problems at hand. One of the key elements of conflict management is being able to stay calm under pressure. This means taking a step back, assessing the situation, and thinking clearly about the best course of action. It's not always easy, especially when the stakes are high and the adrenaline is pumping. But it's essential to remember that panicking or acting impulsively can often lead to more problems than solutions. Another important aspect of conflict management is communication. Being able to communicate effectively with others, whether it's your allies or your enemies, can be a powerful tool in resolving conflicts. This means being able to listen actively, empathize with others, and express yourself clearly and assertively. When you can communicate effectively, you can often avoid misunderstandings and find common ground, even in the most challenging situations. Now, I know that conflict management is not just limited to superheroes like myself. It's something that can be applied in all areas of life, from personal relationships to professional settings. Whether you're dealing with a difficult coworker, a disagreement with a friend, or a family conflict, having the skills to manage conflicts effectively can make all the difference. So, how can you develop these skills? Well, first and foremost, it's about being aware of your own emotions and triggers. When you can recognize how you're feeling and why, you can take steps to manage those emotions and respond to situations more thoughtfully. It's also about practicing active listening and empathy, and being willing to consider different perspectives. In addition, it's essential to have a clear understanding of the conflict and the issues at hand. This means gathering all the relevant information, analyzing the situation, and identifying the key factors that are driving the conflict. When you have a deep understanding of the conflict, you can develop a more effective strategy for resolving it. As someone who has spent many years studying the art of conflict management, I can tell you that it's a skill that takes time and practice to develop. But I can also tell you that it's worth it. When you can manage conflicts effectively, you can build stronger relationships, achieve your goals more efficiently, and live a more fulfilling life. So, if you're looking to improve your conflict management skills, I would encourage you to start by practicing self-awareness and self-regulation. Take the time to understand your own emotions and triggers, and learn how to manage them in a healthy way. Also, practice active listening and empathy, and be willing to consider different perspectives. In addition, seek out opportunities to practice conflict management in low-stakes situations. This could be in a personal or professional setting, and it could involve resolving a minor disagreement or negotiation. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become, and the better equipped you'll be to handle more complex and challenging conflicts. Finally, remember that conflict management is not a destination, it's a journey. It's something that requires ongoing effort and practice, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. The key is to learn from those mistakes, and to keep working towards improving your skills. In conclusion, the value of conflict management cannot be overstated. It's a skill that can help you achieve your goals, build stronger relationships, and live a more fulfilling life. And if you're willing to put in the time and effort to develop this skill, I have no doubt that you can become a master conflict manager, just like myself. So to all the young people out there, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take the time to learn about conflict management and practice it in your daily life. You never know when you'll need to use these skills, and trust me, they will serve you well. And if you feel this talk helpful, don't forget like and subscribe. And if you want to be a more grateful person, you can donate on the Patreon account. Link on description. See you soon, friend.